you?
Caring. Yeah.
How would you describe how you felt at the start of last year?
Hopeless.
And what gives you strength?
Probably love and caring for my family.
And is there someone or something that really feeds your soul?
Probably my mum. I'm Pip. I'm 23 years old. I have anxiety and depression. I get through my life by going to the football. I enjoy yelling at the football because it allows me to express a little bit of the frustrations that we all have with life. I love listening to podcasts, reading, going to gigs, spending time with my family. They are the most important people to me.
So, Pip, what was life like before you reached out?
It was pretty dull and quite unhappy. My life wasn't overly exciting at the time. I was unemployed and I was just not feeling very good about myself. And I didn't have much confidence in myself. I was feeling really depressed. I didn't want to get out of bed. I was studying at the time and I just didn't want to go to class. I would cry very easily. I had feelings of self-harm. I was just not feeling good at all. And once I did speak about it to someone, we realised that it sort of started when I was in high school and I was being bullied. So it was really interesting to work out what the source of those feelings were as well. I was sort of diagnosed with, not really, they recognised that I had anxiety and depression probably 6 or 7 years ago, and I'm on medication for it, but I don't let it take over my life. I used to let it really bog me down and I would have days where I just couldn't get out of bed, but I've found that now I know that that is an issue and that I can get like that at times, that I know how to deal with it better, and I've been able to understand that it doesn't define who I am, and I do get anxious, but my anxiety isn't about not in social settings. It's all about worrying about things, which everyone does, but mine's pretty intense. But I found that medication works really well, and I'm sticking to it because why would you wreck something that's working for you? And as I said, I really love spending time with my family, and I find that they fix whatever is happening in my life. They always make me feel better. I realised that I needed to talk about this when I was feeling really sad and really guilty. And I didn't understand why I felt guilt. So that was the point when I realised that I really needed to go and seek some professional help, because I needed clarity and I needed to understand why I was feeling this emotion. So I sought help by going to my local doctor, like my local GP, and I got a mental health care plan. And that was the first step to sort of reaching out, I think. And then she set me up with a really great counsellor, psychologist, and I was able to chat to them about what it was like. And I moved to Melbourne just after that, so I found another one here just by Googling and sort of reading about the person that I wanted to see and making sure they knew the sort of things that I was going through. So sort of more of a family counsellor than anything else. But it's really important to speak out if you aren't feeling like your normal self and you're not feeling happy. Mental health is really important, and if you're happy in your life, everything is so much easier. Everything, like making friends is easier, working is easier. If you seek help, you will find sort of clarity and you'll understand. And it's not just you, it happens to everyone.